Okay, we'll start here at the back door. There's two locks on the back door. This one right here locks just the handle itself. I don't know why they did it this way, but if you lock this with only this lock, the door will come open as you're going down the road.
It would, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you had experience of that.
Multiple times. So I figured out that you better have this one locked correctly.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because this is the guy that actually puts the bolt across. That's the upper one I'm pointing to here for this audio file.
Okay.
And
Same
then
key?
Same key, same big key. Let's see, when it's unlocked, then just feel for the resistance, whatever way the resistance is, and turn it that way. Then bring it back to halfway.
Okay.
And then that, even if the handle comes loose, the door doesn't swing open.
Okay.
I've had it happen going down the freeway and you wonder how long it was. And
What you lost, huh?
yeah. Okay, let's see. Well, okay, that's locked now. Let's unlock it. There we go. Okay, and then the door here has one of these lenses, so when you look through the back window with your rear view mirror, it makes things a little bit larger.
That's good.
It's a little goofy to use, but it's better than nothing.
Yep.
Has a cover here for it at nighttime, and then you can latch the door right there.
Okay.
And got a nice screen door. And then the steps. I don't put them in because I got to show you what's going to happen next. Okay, to remove the camper from the truck, we will, first thing I got to do is pull out the umbilical cord. That's the wires coming from the truck.
Oh, okay.
Where you plug the camper into the truck. And that means you got to lay on the floor. And there's a hatch way down there on the left.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're going to have to open that hatch door, and then there's the plug and the wire and stuff where you disconnect it. I'm going to go get a flashlight here before I go any further. Okay, and now we're going to remove the tie downs. That's the next step. Okay, as you see, if you push it in far enough, it pushes that lock, so you can twist it around. Okay. And the other thing you want to look at is this pin here. You don't want it in the middle. It has to be to one side or the other, whichever side you're cranking to. So you turn it this way, so you keep the pin over there. See
Okay.
that? Instead of in the middle. And then wait for my command, and we'll do it simultaneously.
Okay, now if I have it the other way, what happens?
You try it.
I don't know.
The pin will actually end up moving the other way as soon as you turn it.
Yeah, okay, I'll move it the other way. Okay.
Okay.
See that?
And then I'll get on the other side and I'll say go and I'll count off and we'll just turn at the same
Okay.
speed and keep things level and such. Okay? Okay, now we've got the camper lifted up high enough to clear the bed by about 1 inch to 2 inches. We're ready to drive the truck off. The thing we want to do driving the truck off is drive off as straight as we can.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay? Okay, now that we've got the camper up on its stilts, we back the truck up. First thing we want to watch is the sides of the bed and how close they are to the poles. That'll tell you side to side as you're getting closer to the camper. Eventually you will get where it gets over the bed and starts moving through the bed, and you'll watch the driver's side, the gray box. That is your real clearance. At least it was on my truck. We'll see how it lines up on this truck. Okay, let's crank it a little higher to match your truck. Okay, so when you're backing in, first thing you do is try and get the bed to clear the legs about even on each side. Then when you get close, you watch the edge of the bed against the gray box. That's your only thing you should watch. Everything else will fall in place if you get that right. So now that we got it backed all the way in, next thing you do is lower the camper into the truck. And you try not to lower it onto the umbilical cord. Are you ready? Okay. So we'll get the cranks and we'll start cranking. Okay, after lowering the camper onto the pickup bed, the first thing you do is go inside and hook up the umbilical cord from the camper to the truck. You want to do this right away in case you've lowered it onto the umbilical cord. And you want to make tests for all your lights, which will be running lights in this case. After that is okay, then you raise the jacks all the way up. Follow that by getting the tie-down rods in. Okay. Heidi, where are all the keys for this? Do you have the white key?
Huh? I gave her the,
Okay.
That's all you gave me.
Okay, and I'll give you this one when I'm done. Okay, we're going to start at the left front. And here is your potable water.
What kind of water?
Potable,
Okay.
meaning drinkable.
Drinkable water.
But we don't normally drink it anyways. But this is where the water tank is. We use our garden hose and fill it up.
Well, fill up till it falls out.
Yeah, it comes out of the breather right
Okay.
there. So
How many gallons?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Yeah.
It's on one of those pages. I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
18.
in the
I think
books.
it's 18.
But you never ran out then?
Never ran out?
Water.
No.
Okay.
We'll show you inside why.
Okay.
Okay. This is the water heater. You don't do anything this year round, except when it comes winter time, and you want to winterize this thing. You take this thing off, and it drains the hot water tank.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so I just showed where the garden hose hooks up from an RV park. We also gave the special tool that allows you to hook up a compressor and you can blow it out in the wintertime like your sprinklers. And then here at the hot water heater there is the one plug to the bottom of the tank that drains the hot water, what you want to do in wintertime. Okay.
And that's all you have to do is open it and that winterizes it. Well, it drains everything else.
It drains this tank.
Yeah.
This little hot water tank. It does not drain all the rest of the pipes,
you
the
blow
cold
it-
water
you blow it
tank,
out
or
here,
anything
right?
else. Yeah.
This will take it out of the
That'll blow that
lines.
one out too.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So next we'll show you the ground power. And in here you have, this is a 30 amp service when you go to the RV park.
30 amp. Wow.
That's what you'll find they have. That way you can run an air conditioner and a microwave and all those other things people want. Okay, we use it, we go to RV parks usually in the winter so we can run the heater all night. It's real cold outside.
And this camper is it has something to adjust from 30 to 110 to 30?
No, it's a 30 amp service.
Oh, 30
it is
amp.
110
okay.
volts.
110, okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then there's this adapter in case all you have is an extension cord. You can put this on there and run a regular extension cord.
Okay.
Better not draw a lot of electricity through it though, because it'll get real hot, the extension cord.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you go in there and try to run an air conditioner and all that on a regular extension cord, you're going to see smoke.
Okay.
You could have fire. Okay? And you pull it out until you go down there and then somehow stuff it all back in there.
Somehow stuff it back in.
Yeah, and then it has, this thing allows you to close the door with the wire sticking out.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I use the night before to cool down the refrigerator.
Okay.
I go ahead use an electric, regular cord, but I'm not running anything. I'm
Just the
turning
refrigerator.
the refrigerator on.
Okay.
Okay, when the heater is running, this is where the hot air comes out. The
Okay.
heater makes hot air and blows it outside, and then the pipe it's in gets hot and heats other air that's used inside. Keeps from having a fire inside. So this will be warm and you'll hear some noise here.
No bees go in there.
Well, I can't say that.
I don't know.
I don't know the bees.
We're gonna,
So if I should put a screen in there or something, huh?
No, I would not mess with it. It has a very critical draft so that there's no fire inside, so nobody gets carbon monoxide. I would not be messing with that.
Okay.
Not unless you want, I don't know.
I'll shower.
This is an outdoor shower.
Okay.
Okay, and here we come to the battery. Okay, so it's a deep cycle battery. I just filled it up with water and I charged it up to 12 something volts.
Okay.
It has an on-off switch here,
Okay. That's on or off now?
and I give up. We're going to have to find out where we can
Okay.
determine that, aren't we?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So one easy way is turn on the exterior light, turn on the rear one.
Go up there.
You go ahead.
This should be the center rocker switch.
Yeah, rear.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's on. So
Okay,
bottom
so-
is up and down. Okay.
So that told us which way this thing is on. When you bring it home and you have it sit around, you want to turn that off because there's a gas detector that runs at all times and it'll drain the battery.
Okay,
Okay.
you just pull that down.
Yep.
To have electricity, and then when you don't want electricity, put it up.
How long did that last? About a couple days?
I've never gotten to the bottom of it
Never got the good.
because the truck charges it back up once you get going.
Once
I-
I get hook it back up, once I get that hooked
Yeah,
up.
you got to get your hookup done.
We tried to get an adapter. They didn't have one from that small one to a big one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna turn things on inside.
We're still walking around.
Oh, good job. Good thinking.
Okay. Up here. Okay, so the next thing is draining the tanks. And for that, right here is the sewer hose.
How long is long, huh?
Short.
Like here to here?
Yeah. Caldwell, I have to get right where the drain pipe is right there. I got to have my rear bumper this door, and it barely makes it. But you can't get any more in there. The only way you can do it better is to have a rear bumper that holds the long hose. And we don't have it.
That must be in there.
Okay, in here is where you hook up the hose, take the cap off, put the hose on,
How you take cap off?
just twist it. You can see it's got some ears right here. They hook on the pegs. Go ahead, give it both hands.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, and you see there's just little ears there, and the hose has the same setup. It goes on and lock it on. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Doesn't have any pressure against it, so it's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Okay, so when you go to drain it, you start with the black handle, which is black water,
Okay.
and then when that's all drained and it quits, you push the handle back in, then you use the gray water and empty it next.
Okay, gray water. How you pull this? Pull it
Yeah,
out?
yeah, just pull them, but not now.
Not now.
Get somewhere where you can dump it. I don't want it in my driveway.
Gray water is good water, though, right? That's not the bad water.
It's not nice.
Yeah, no, no. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. You
Not-
just pull it out.
it's not
hard
nice
to
in my
pull out.
driveway.
Right.
Well, you'll find that out. I know we've been able to do it every time.
Gotta have gloves?
Huh?
You need gloves?
Depends on how you feel about the matter. I mean, if you just come out cleaning fish, are you going to really care what's on your hands?
That's true. Okay.
You're gonna go in and wash your hands
Right.
Okay.
Okay,
Just clean it so
let's go around this side. Obviously, you got a ladder up to the top. This petcock down here will drain the cold water system slowly. It'll take forever, but that's what you do in the winter is open it up and come
Keep it
back an hour or two later, and if your tank's full,
Okay.
and then I let it out, and then you can go empty the hot water tank, and then you can hook up the air and blow out the pipes.
Okay. Okay. When I take that plug out, that water's hot, right? You gotta be careful.
No, it's only hot if I've got the hot water turned on.
Oh, okay.
We'll show you how to do that. Okay, and the last place is the propane tank here up at the right front. And like all these other seals.
It open.
Get it? Oh, okay.
It's
So-
an ordinary size one or small
Yes,
one?
yeah, it's a normal one.
Or normal size?
Uh-huh.
Looks small.
So you just unscrew right here and the hose is off. Close the valve. Take the strap off here. Right here with the handle.
Okay.
And then try and get it out.
It's heavy.
But it's not too bad, but try to get it back in is even worse. Because all these straps and everything in your hands barely fit in there, but that's the way it works. Okay?
Okay.
If you're real smart, you find the guy who sells you the stuff that'll take the tank in and out.
Okay.
Let him skin his knuckles. With propane, even when the tank's full, it only reaches 3/4.